Hello Minecrafters, and welcome to episode 8 of our Let's Play Infinity Evolved. And as you can see from the cobblestone around our wheel, I ain't done nothing to this thing yet. So, that's one of the things we're going to do this episode. I think. Yeah, let's do that. So, last episode, we got some things done inside. We got our metal former up and running. We got our compressor up and running. Got power to them. Was it last episode? I think it was last episode that we did the lasers, started off with the survivalist generators, went to the furnace generators, running our assembly table and lasers in order to make the parts that we needed for our metal former and our compressor. Used the compressor to make the parts we needed for our tool forge, and we used our metal former over here in order to make the shaft that we needed for this. And so this is where we're at now. There was one thing I made, and that's this, while everyone was gone. Simply because, well, storage. It really makes a difference being able to use something like that to compress all our goodies. And I may look into, some other ways of doing this, possibly some automated ways. But, yeah. All you got to do is throw it in here. The first time you do it like that, it'll bring it over here. Then all you got to do is have it in here, and you can shift click on that, shift click it back up in there, go to the next one, do the same thing, and keep right on going. Did that one's triple. Oh wow, I'm already up to the next one now. So then you can clear this. And you just do one, and then you can just pick it up, and it automatically does it. And if you right click on it, it will lock it. So now if I do something else that's not already up here, it's only going to overwrite one that I don't have locked. But yeah, that was one thing I made, and that's the work table from forestry. And so yeah, there we go. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to get power. And we've got our kinetic dynamo here hooked up to our 3 wheels with water running over it. And as you notice, the water comes in up here, source block's on the very top, and it goes all the way around, and I've actually got the cobble in a way so that it actually curves all the way around it and comes back to here. All of that water, there's only 3 source blocks, and they're up at the very top. So, we need to make some more stuffs. And what I mean by that ain't it. So, what we're looking at here is Immersive Engineering. In particular, okay, so here's the kinetic dynamo. That's what we've got up there hooked up to the wheel. But we're needing to get power from the wheel over here to our stuff. And what we're going to need is a wire connector. Not really hard to make. Hardened clay and some iron ingots. Clay, you just make a block and smelt it. Blocks made with 4 clay. And so I thought I had some back here prepared. I know I cooked some up. There we go. Let's get some more ingots. Oh, and having made that, I did make some tools. Where'd my hammer go? There we go. Made a steel hammer and made a steel pickaxe. And this has actually worked out really well. Let's see, I've got a steel head and steel plates with a blue slime handle. And once you get slime, let's see, I've got 7 there. I thought I had more than that. Let's see, there we go. There's the rest of it. Took me forever to find an island up in the sky, but once I did, yeah, it was on then. Let's see, 8. That might be enough. We'll see. All right, so basically these, and we'll come back and make some more stuff here in just a second. Thought I had some cobblestone on me. Oh, right, I already burned it up all in there. I can use dirt. That's fine. Let's see, let me build a little ledge. Because I need to get to the top of that. And I want to do this just so if I drop something or what have you, I don't lose it. Alright, that'll do. So you see this little kind of dot or whatever right here? That's where we're going to put that. And that is our MV wire connector. MV stands for medium voltage. And so we're going to run our cable in the house from that. And so what I want to do is I'm going to want to come into here. Let's see. That goes to there. So that means I'm going to come here because of the overlap. Because of where that's at. And I've still got that same issue. It's like just that little lag spike. I don't know what causes that. I don't know if it's something in the pack or what, but always seems to haunt me. Yeah, I got some torches. Don't know if anybody else ever deals with that. If it's a me thing, a Minecraft thing. I don't know. Alright, so that's going to come off of there. Let's make that one deeper. And that is why I love the hammer. There's that little lag spike. Which I might just need to reboot my computer because that's something I don't do a lot of. My computer will stay on for well, a long time. I'm not one of those that reboots my computer all the time, and I probably should. Well, truth be known, I should probably take it all the way down and just reinstall the OS and all of that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to run our cables up overhead. And where'd our little cable thingies go? There we go. Now, I'm going to come off of top one up there to... No, not that. There. Yeah, that'll work. And see what we got. And put that one there. And that one there. And on the back of the machine. Now, so that's where our cables are going to attach. So then we need to make our cables. And what we're wanting to make are the Electrum Wire Coils. You've got three different ones. You've got the copper wire, which is low voltage, Electrum wire, which is your medium voltage, and your HV wire coil, which is your high voltage. And that's going to be your steel ingots around a treated stick. This is copper around a treated stick. And the medium voltage is going to be your Electrum around a treated stick. So what we want to do is, oh, my dirt went away. Oh well, I'll do that. Okay. Take your coil in hand, and you want to right click it. Coil, not book. You want to right click it, and you'll see linking from, and that's the coordinates of that block. And then you want to right click here, and then now it has run that cable. And so now you want to do that from there to that one, from here to there, and then you're going to hit from that one to here, and from there to there. So now both of these should be powered. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh wait, I got some metal. So we'll put some iron in there, we'll let it run down, and as you can see, this is not dropping. So that means that we are now powered. And well, it's keeping up without a problem, it seems. Sweet. So now we actually have power coming in here. Now I've got 3 cables left. I wonder. Let's see, how would we be best to run that over here? Oh, I've only got 2 of those little connector thingies left. Let's see, I can put that there. Knock that one out. Put one there. Let me go make some more of those. They're really not difficult. Is that iron? Good. The hard part is finding the clay, which isn't normally an issue. It just, you know, the longer you look for it and the more you get, the harder it is to find, because you start using up all your resources. And I'm going to dig back over this way a block or so. Man, this is getting bad. Like I said, it's not really all that laggy, it's that spike. Alright, so then I want to attach that to there. Yeah. And attach that one to there. And then attach that one. Obstructed whale. Alright, now we'll attach that one to there. And that is all me little cables. So let's see how this does now. Oh good, I've actually got some stuff in here. Let's see. Well, that's chugging right on along. And I mean, it's putting out 40 RF a tick on both. So 80 RF a tick. Now, it doesn't seem to quite be keeping up with it. I don't know what the output is. Yeah, we'll find out. So we're at 42 RF a tick. And I believe there is some loss by distance or by connectors. I'm not sure. But one of the things that I do want to do, and that's actually the reason I've got some other stuff in here, is I want to make this. It's the medium voltage capacitor. And this should store, I think, about 1 million RF. So we need some iron ingots, some electrum, lead, treated wood planks, and redstone. And I think I put some treated stuff somewhere over here. And I mean, this stuff's really easy to make. You just get your boards, make a wooden donut, and stick some oil in the middle. Creosote oil. And there you go. Let's see. So I've got way more than I need now, but I'm sure I'll need some more of that stuff in the future. And that goes across there. And get my electrum. Where did my lead go? There it is. Okay, lead there. Electrum. And that's enough for 2, but let's start off with just 1. And that one's almost done, looks like. Nice. Okay, so let's see how best to do this. And you can take that down with a pickaxe or the handy dandy engineer's hammer. It works as well. And then your little things here drop. So just make sure you pick those up. So what I want to do and I'm not really sure the best way to do this. What if we put that like there? And I need a block to stand on again. Guess I'm using that again. Alright, so we'll put our little capacitor on there. And you'll see a little blue dot here. Well, blue means input. So that means it's going to be receiving power from that side. So we can take that, hook it up to this, and this should start charging, and it is. So now what we need to do is, see how we got a little, I guess, orange dot there. Take our hammer and see the difference. You got a blue dot and an orange dot. So that would be input, that's output, and that's cut off. So we want it like that. And we'll take our little connector and put it on there. So now with that being orange, it should be an output. And so I'll take that to there, and to there, and there. So now we should have a nice little power buffer. And let's see, power is still going up. And that is full. And that is interesting. Because we're actually making a surplus now. Whereas just a little bit ago, we were not. Maybe disconnecting it and reconnecting it did something to it. I don't know. What am I getting? Where am I getting shot from? Oh, there you are. Might help if I had a weapon here. Oh, I do have a weapon. I've been building so much, I didn't even realize I had a sword on me. I guess he don't want to come out in the sunshine. No, not a good place to lag. Alright, so we now are using water power. So this should greatly help. Wow, I'm actually kind of impressed with that. Because that's, I mean, this is pulling 80 RF a tick, and we're producing more than that. Not really sure exactly how much we're producing, but hey, there you go. So, we got that going on. Let's see what else. That was actually my plans for today. I really need to do something out here. I've got, I'm pretty well set on lumber right now. So I don't really need to run my trains or my little harvesters there. I need to get back to doing something with these. They're coming along decently, but I'm still not sure what I'm going to do there. And some other crops. So, tell you what, let me check on a couple of things and I'll be right back. Okay, one thing I did learn about these little MV capacitors. When you place it down, you'll notice right now all the sides and the top is blue. So if I change those, let's make opposing sides off and the other opposing sides orange. Now when I break that and pick it back up, it's the same. Now the reason I was kind of curious about this is I found out that you can daisy chain these. So if you make them all blue so that they're all input, then pick it up and place it next to another one, which you can see here. I've got this one orange, so that's an output. So now when I put that one there, it's going up because the power's coming into this one, charging this, which it just pulled all of it out, and goes into here. So now the power's coming into here and going directly into this one. But now what we can do is we can take our hammer, kind of stuck here, take our hammer, and I guess we could even turn the top one to orange now, place that there, and then we can do our cables like that. And there we go. So now we're actually pulling off of this battery or capacitor, whatever you want to call it, and we're still powering that. But the cool thing is you don't have to wire these together as long as you set the colors correctly. So just a little tidbit of information, if in case you decide to play with these, I think that might actually be a pretty good way to, set up a nice little battery bank. Let's see what else we got here. And they got really cool stuff in here. They got a breaker switch, and I like the concept of electric generator. I'll bet they have this disabled though. Thermoelectric. Dun 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 dun. Oh, you can use it. It's really expensive. Enderium, high voltage. Yeah. They've got this pretty much turned into an in-game item. Nickel grit, copper powder. Man, That's interesting. But the reason I say that is because if you're playing this, you may have noticed that they've pretty much taken out all of the lava power. Let's see. Oh, right. I was checking in the book to see what else. High voltage. I might do the diesel generator later on, but I mean that's a seriously big block or multi-block. It's really cool looking once you get it running, but I don't really want to get into all of the picking up, getting oil, bringing it back, refining it, doing all that stuff. So I think that just might be it. Wait, what was that? Engineer's hammer. Iron ingot. Crafting ingots with a hammer allows you to crush them into dust. This dust can be resmelted into ingots, but even more importantly, can be used to create alloys. Really? Take hammer. Now, I'm betting they have that disabled. Uses. Yeah, see, if you do uses on the hammer, nothing comes up, so they've disabled that. Now, just so you know, and they even have it on the book now, some items in this book may not reflect changed recipes. Refer to NEI. All right, well, I think that will do it for this episode. I'm going to cut it just a little bit short, but that's okay, because we have renewable power, because we are running that off of our water wheel outside. And I forgot to close the wall back up over here, but we are running that off of an endless supply of water. And if I had to guess, I would say with 3 wheels, it might be around 100 RF a tick. So we might actually look at chaining some of these together. I'm not sure exactly what all is involved in that, but I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult. But for right now, because we don't have, very high power needs, which, I mean, like right now, I'm not using any. And that one right there is filling up pretty quick. So it's actually almost full. Thought I saw something moving over here, but I guess it was just that. But yeah, so then once that one's full, then this one will start filling up. And they're really not that much to make, so we could actually make a whole bank of those. And if I'm not mistaken, there's actually a higher level one. Let's look at the high voltage. Yeah, the HV capacitor, it holds 4 million. Got steel, aluminum, lead, redstone, not too bad. I don't know if it'd be cheaper to make 4 of these, or 4 of the medium voltage, or 1 high voltage. And I also don't know how that would work. Can you even charge an HV capacitor? You know what? We got a few minutes. Let's see. There's steel, lead. What all did I need? I need some aluminum, and redstone. Okay, let's take that down. That figures. I missed it somewhere. And lead there. Oh, okay, I don't have the steel taken apart yet. That's what it was. What is that? Revolver barrel. Alrighty. We can make guns. Okay, so let's take and drop this here. Then I want to take my hammer, turn them all to input. Then pick it back up. And we'll just take it and stuff it right there. And what do you know? High voltage capacitor can be charged off of medium voltage. Well, isn't that nifty? All right. Well, you saw it here. And that one will hold 4 million. So we've got a capacity of 6 million RF right now. So there we go. I think it stopped raining. Yay. Unlike where I live, which I guess over, past few days it hadn't rained that much, but my goodness. And hopefully I know my schedule well enough to be able to say that I do hope for those of you who celebrate it that you have a great Thanksgiving tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We got some water wheel action power stuffs going on. I do like free power. That's just cool. We're going green here in Minecraft. But anyways, like I said, for those of you in the States who celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. For those of you who don't celebrate Thanksgiving, take a minute today to think of some things that you are thankful for. Just because you don't celebrate Thanksgiving doesn't mean that there aren't things in your life that you're thankful for. For me, one of my biggest things is my family. I have amazing kids. I have an amazing wife. I have an amazing wife who buys me Fallout 4 figurines and a Vault Dwellers Survival Guide Collector's Edition. And dude, you just don't know how lucky I am to have a hottie gamer chick. But anyways, that's not for this show. But yeah, hope you enjoy the show. Hope you come back to visit us. And until next time, take care and God bless.